Welcome back to another Seattle Seahawks review. The Seattle Seahawks defeat the Philadelphia Eagles at home in CenturyLink Field, where the Seahawks move to 7-2-1 on the season, and they are undefeated at home with a 5-0 record. The Eagles fall to 5-5 on the year with a 1-5 away record. The Seahawks played well on offense all day. They win this football game 26-15, and they are looking amazing. I must say that the Seattle Seahawks look like they are a Super Bowl bound team. They are playing absolutely amazing. Today's game was just a really good game for the Seahawks on offense. They had 300 yards passing in just the first half. I repeat, just the first half. I think they finished around 400 or 500 yards to finish the game, but Russell Wilson was stellar once again. He finishes with a 97.8 passer rating. I mean, certainly that's not the best of passer ratings, but at the same time, he was stellar. And I mean, that is actually a pretty good rating, but I guess a good rating for Russell Wilson is that 100 plus. Sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather, so if my voice sounds deeper than it already is, that kind of has to go with it. But Russell Wilson, what a game. 1 touchdown pass, 272 yards, 18 of 31. He played stellar. He didn't have a lot of touchdown passes, but he got plays when they needed him on offense. Doug Baldwin threw for a touchdown, threw it to Russell Wilson on a 15-yard touchdown reception that ended up basically sealing the game in a sense. I think that made the game 23-7, if I'm not mistaken, and they were looking like they were going to win the football game. Could have been 26-7. I'm not sure of the exact number. But the Seattle Seahawks are looking really good. Their offense is going well, and I mean well. The offense is playing dominant. They had 287 passing yards, not including sacks, and then they had 152 rushing yards. CJ Prosise, he's a really good running back. I think he has a great future for the Seattle Seahawks. But the biggest thing that I have to take away from this football game is the rushing. Our rushing attack is good, but we have 2 injuries. I think Tromaine Pope is injured, and CJ Prosise was injured. That is not good. We're going to get thin on the running back spot, which we're already thin at. All year long, it's been a struggle for the Seahawks to get that run game going. They got it going today, as they almost doubled their rushing yardage total, or their average at least, for the year, as they had finished with 152. I believe they were averaging 77. The Eagles, on the other hand, they played a decent game, but they didn't play well enough to defeat the Seattle Seahawks. The defense, once again, is just a huge boost for the Seahawks, stopping teams all around. Carson Wentz threw the ball for 45 times, 23 of 45, 218 yards, and only 2 touchdown passes, but 2 interceptions really hurt his football team. Overall, the Seahawks played well enough to win this football game, and they are looking stellar. I must say that the Seahawks look as good as 2013, if not better. The offense is clicking on all cylinders. Doug Baldwin finishes with another 100-yard receiving game. He finishes with 4 receptions, 104 yards. Does not get a receiving touchdown, but he was absolutely tremendous. Jimmy Graham picks up 3 receptions, 46 yards. Tyler Lockett, 2 receptions, 39. For Philadelphia, not much going on the receiving end. 5 receptions, 59 yards for Jordan Matthews. Dorial Green-Beckham, 5 receptions, 54 yards, and Zach Ertz had 6 receptions for 35 yards. At the end of the day, the Seahawks moved to 7-2-1 on the season, and they look like a Super Bowl team. And their defense is on another level once again. There are some areas in this football game that can be looked at for the Seattle Seahawks that might need improvement, but I think overall the Seahawks won the football game. And at the end of the day, all you care about is winning the football game. It does not matter about the stats. It matters about who puts up the W at the end of the day. If I'm not mistaken, the Seahawks are the second best team in the NFC when it comes to the record. I mean, they are technically probably tied for second when it comes to New York, because I believe they are 7-3, since we do have a tie. The Seahawks, though, they have a good chance of winning the NFC West. They move up to 3 games, as the Rams ended up losing the football game. And now the Seahawks are looking really, they are looking in the driver's seats of controlling their destiny. Next week, they face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have a good chance of winning that football game and moving to 8-2-1 on the year. They'll be on the road, and the Seahawks are in cruise control right now as they control their destiny. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the football game. What do you think the Seahawks did right? What do you think they did wrong? Overall, I think they played a good game. I can't say there's much to complain about. There's 2 interceptions, 1 from Cam Chancellor and 1 from Richard Sherman. We all know the Seahawks are a great second-half team, and they are starting off on the right foot in this second half of the year. Seahawks win this football game against the Philadelphia Eagles, 26-15. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, a comment, and if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe.